Anthony, just to review your session, obviously we hit some irons and driver, and we filmed that, and that's the swing on the left, and the pattern for iron and driver was the same. So I shall just use the iron example. First thing we discussed is a little bit of posture. So you seem to regularly get your feet a little closed to your upper body. And I know you've been working with some physical guys on that as well, just not golf-wise, but just on your posture. But I would definitely speak to them and try and get a bit of separation between your lower body and your upper body, because when I held your hips a little more open and closed your upper body, you felt really awkward. So I'd definitely look to get a bit of separation between lower body and upper body. Then when we look at the delivery of your club and your pattern, as you move the club away, you bend the wrists, and any bend of the wrist, any side movement of the wrist, you can see that there, takes the club immediately under plane. So the handle of the club points down the driving range, and the low end of the club has come inwards. And combined with a pivot of your body, the golf club now swings around you. On the right hand side, we've got a swing plane in place, just to give you some awareness of where the plane is. And as you pivot the body, you keep your hands much quieter. You don't actually use your hands, and the club moves down the plane a little more. When you practice, you won't have this swing plane in place, but we did set up a plane line on the floor coming out the back of the ball. The low end of the club will point down towards that plane line. And we also talked about the face pointing at the ball for longer. So rather than the face fanning open, it points down at the ball. And that has completely changed the look of your swing, because as you hinge or cock the wrists, you will establish a more upright plane compared to the plane on the left-hand side. Yeah. On the left, because your arms and the club are now on their own a little bit away, they're not really working with your torso, you're going to get a little long and a little across the line. And you can see the club popping out over here. And now, because of that, the downswing will be quite steep, and this is the real issue. This is where you struggle with your driver, the golf club being delivered too steeply. Long term, you're going to want the golf club over here somewhere on a shallower plane. And if you just look on that right hand side, because of what we've done, the swing is automatically a little shorter. Still a fraction long. We'd love it to finish there, or even a fraction shorter than that, but a completely different look to the top of the swing. And then with a bit of luck, you might deliver the club a little shallower naturally. If not, you're in a better position to then work on getting it down a little better. Okay. Have I explained that okay?
Yeah, no, I've got that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Richard.
No problem.